I'm here to discuss on how the system of Capellan Institute of Technology online enrollment system will work. First, we have login users. Um, Here you can log in the account that you created to register. And if you don't have user account, you register your account here. Just click this register account, then you will go to register form. Register form, your data has been inserted, so you can go back to your login account. Then here you can log in your account, funeral 23, then type your password and sign in. You will go to your dashboard account. In dashboard, say funeral, which you can see your name here. Tap right, add student profile, then laptop. Dashboard, you can see the students that you have announced. Yes, as you can see, you can delete this later. I will explain it. All students, you just click this. You will see the students that had been enrolled. Then you can add students. Students had been inserted. So go back to all students. Then you will see here Vince Taylor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Pasig City. Then picture. You can edit. This. Edit mode. Here I will edit this into, for example, I will delete this Nicholas. So Santa. Then change this student address to Pasig City. I will change the second. You want to change your profile, put it here. Delete students. Then students edited successfully. Here, the city has been became Pasig City. Same as here. When you do that, you can see all the users. In users, there's Darwin Bigo Pusin Jong, Nader Darwin, Jomar Binko, Pinral Mage, Francis Estalogo. Then user profile here. You will see your user profile here. Example, you want to edit something. You want to change your name, Gmail, change on update profile. Then you will see your Gmail here updated. Click photo. Profile picture has been changed. Then back to dashboard. There's no, doesn't have about other, what do you call it, other profile or other options. It's not yet fully developed. And you can log out then and add up to many students. want to add another students, so it will pop up here the date. You can view the students here. And number name alphabetically on the roll number or student number. You can arrange it alphabetically. It depends what do you want. You can delete also. You can delete the student's accounts or information here. For example, I will delete Mark Barroco. First you want to delete this record, then okay. Here, Mark Barroco is gone. That's the system how it works. Kasi lag lang. That's all. Good day, I'm Darben Bidukusin. I'm from Pamantasan ng Lungsod, Pasig, and I'm here to present the Capellan Institute Technology of Online Enrollment System. This project is presented to the College of Computer Studies in impartial fulfillment of the requirements for the course of Software Engineering. This study was made by Ariola Joshua Dukusin Darwin, Santana Jan Nicolas. In this video, I am here to present the chapter 1 of this study and also how the system works. Before we start, let's do a short recap of what is online enrollment system is. In simpler words, enrollment system combines all activities involved in the entire enrollment process and integrates them into a system. This way, everything happens in one place, both online and offline. The overall objective of online enrollment system is to help the admission teams ultimately enroll more students to the school. In this chapter, the problem's backgrounds should indicate the root of the problem being studied, appropriate context of the problem in relation to theory, research, or the practices, its scope and the extent to which previous studies have successfully investigated the problem. Noting, in particular, this is where the gaps exist that you study. The next is significance of the study. Significance of the study is a written statement that explains why your research was needed. It is a justification of importance of your work and impact it has on your research field. It is contribution to the new knowledge and how others will benefit it. The benefactors is the university, MIS staff, students, and also future researchers. In the statement of the problem is used to research work as a claim that outlines the problem addresses by a study. In this statement of the problem, we limited our questions on how the system process. How will the system process the assessment for the enrollment, and how can the system provide the payment using this system, and also how will the system do the record keeping of the students how it is become effective to the registration, and also how can the system efficiently regenerate the reports of every students that are enrolled in this system. For the scope and limitation of the study, it is basically means that you will have to define what the study is going to cover and what is focusing on. Similarly, you also have to define what the study is not going to cover, and this will come under the limitation. Generally, the scope of the research paper is followed by its limitation.
Hi sir, my name is Joshua Riolo from BSIT 3D. Now I'm going to discuss the Capellan Online Enrollment System review of related literature. Um, the literature studies adduced in the chapter addresses the different ideas, concept, generalization, conclusion, and also the different development related to the study, starting from the past up to present. The first is the technology. Um, According to Google Trends, technology has really grown in popularity since in 1950s. Though originate from the Greek for arts or craft, technology can be considered to be anything created. And next is importance of technology. I think the importance of technology is to help humankind. Why? This is the example. Students had to go to library and open big books to find the information they needed. In 20th century we have computers, laptop, cell phones, and that's why one would one would find thousands of results for the same things they need. And that's one of the importance of technologies. And next is brief history of technology. The history of technology is the history of invention of tools and techniques, and is similar to the other sides of technology. The era of technology started when wheel was invented, which one of the most important technology on, and after it, more and more things were invented. And that's one and short brief history of technology. And next is importance of computer application. The importance of computer application is to get information, to save to save important files and save files on it, and to be able to develop product fast and make decision fast. And that's the important of computer application. And next is benefits of online enrollment. um, Enrollment system are are easy and quick to use. In a society that relies heavily on the technology, particularly in the internet, the enrollment system has made the, the process admission of students and children in school very efficient. For college or high school students, it enables them to sign up for classes, get courses, and tracked. And some of the parents and students, they want the experience to be easy, because in the past they need to print an enrollment form and go to schools to get a enrollment forms. and and that's why using online enrollment system, we will make them, or it will make it will make it will make them life easier. And that's all for the RL of the Capellan online enrollment system. And now we proceed to chapter 3, which is Jay and Santa Ana will discuss. Thank you.
So, good afternoon, sir. My name is John Nicolas F. Santana from BSIT Cleaning. So, today we're going to discuss about the chapter 3 of our work. This is the conceptual frameworks. So, one of the conceptual framework of our study is architectural framework. The architecture framework is the foundation of the developers to create and design and implement architecture and views. As you can see here in this model, the new student will be creating a account on our online registration system, and then the registrar will receive it, and they will verify information about the students input on our system. And then also administrators can also check the information and remove unnecessary data that the students input on our system. They also have the capabilities to log into our system. The students rather have the capabilities to log into our system, and they can check every information that they need to know. So this is the diagram of our system. For example, if the student is using a mobile phone or a laptop, they will be using internet, and when they use the internet, they can access our online system. And then when they input information on our online system, it will be sent to the router, and then it will be sent to the hub of the system of the Capellan. And then the registrar computers of the Capellan will receive all of the information, and they will have access to it. They can edit it, they can delete it, and so on and so forth. So the hold on, edit mo to, pre, pause mo to. Ito, start na lang. And then our conceptual operations is our system has administrator login and register, and as well as old and new student login and register. So the administrator can create and log in on our system, so that they will have the authority to create more administrator on our system. And then also the old and new students can also register and log into our system. So the admin, they have the ability to edit information that that the student provided, and they also have the ability to edit or delete unnecessary informations of the students that the admins view that the class get. The admins view that unnecessary, and then they can also check the schedule of every student, and they can input the schedule of every student, so that they can manage all of the schedule of every student in the school, while the students only has the ability to register on our system, and they can create they can only input the information that the Capellan needs, and they also have the ability to edit the information that they inputted, but they can't access the information of other students that input. So this is our mock-ups for this is the sample design of our website. So the student will input their email address and the password. Of course, they will have that, so we can protect the informations that they will input. For example, they don't have account yet, they can sign up, and if they forgot their password, they can click the forget password. So this is the student registration form that we did. For example, the student needs to put their last name, first name, and middle name, and so on and so forth, and they will click the register. And once they do that, they will go into this dashboard, and they will know that this will be their student ID and their names. And then they can also check their user profile so that they can edit anything that, for example, they have a typo about about their name or about their email or number, and then they can update their profile for that also. And for example, the administration, they have the ability to add students, to edit or to create the student ID for every student. So the methodology of our study is, this is the example of the methodology model that we did. So for one is, we did data gathering. In data gathering, the researchers gathers data that is important for our system, and then after gathering all of those data, we analyze every single data that we did, and then after we analyze that, we created a design that will make our system user friendly, so that they won't be getting hard time about using our system. And then after we designed that, we started our coding on our website, and then we test every possible thing that we can do to our system. And then if there's an error, we will change it. And then the last one is we maintain the maintenance, because for example, there's a bug or there's a button that is not working, we can always edit that and fix it. So that's it. Thank you so much.